please let the notification go out. So. Ooh, my pants armor is almost done for. Aurora, it is you! Hello! Welcome. Sorry if this lags, like, a lot. My streams tend to do that, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna talk about some stuff while I try to remember how to function in this game. If that's possible. We'll see about that. How's the game volume, by the way? Is it too loud? It probably is.
H-E-L-L-O. It okay.
Eek. Alright, I just need to make sure I can be heard. That's all I'm worried about. So I'm gonna talk about my series, The End, which, oh boy, I haven't touched that child in it over a year. With my, I don't know what you're talking about video. But now I've finally actually decided to do it. And I need to start writing things, but I have some loose ideas for plot stuff, character development, stuff like that. I basically need to go back and rewatch some of the main points of the end itself in order to really recalibrate where I was with the series. I know I was like basically smack in the middle of where I wanted it to be. So the plan right now is to just kind of see what I can write down, but oh, and also to, you know, actually find the time to film it. And by find the time, I mean, you know, do all the stuff I have to do and then film it. So basically, what's gonna happen if things go correctly is I'm gonna write some stuff. I'm gonna write some scripts, plan it out properly. Because I technically had it all written. It's just that I took a really long break and decided, hey, I don't like the way that this ends anymore. And I basically said, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that alone and let it die. Ha ha ha. Funny because I'm playing a game called Let It Die, but I figured I'll just let it die like all of my other projects. But now, literally as I was watching this film-related channel talk about
writing hand with light skin tone, currently drawing.
Nice. Literally while I was in the middle of watching a film-related channel, I was like, wait a second. I could have done so much more with that series, but I didn't because I'm the big dumb. Oh boy, I hear some bad boys. Hello. I love the glitches like this thing. Did I get all of them?
To draw, but I have art block.
You have art block? Honestly, I feel you. I had art block like all day today until like an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago. I was just like, I'll paint something and then come up with something. I feel like for me, painting is the way to cure my art block, because I could just, because I know I'm not that great at painting yet, I could just be like, oh, I'll just like splash colors all over my canvas until something neat happens. And then I'm like, wait a second, that just gave me an idea. So I recommend maybe watch something to get a better idea of what you want to do, or I don't know, just do something simple. I feel like doing something simple is the best way to just be like, alright, if I do this really simple thing where I don't really need to think about it, I'll be able to come up with an idea. At least that's how I try to do things. Ooh, I could really use that, actually. Could I? Oh no, okay, never mind that. Bro, my heart can't take fighting. You know I'm a weakling. I have a weak heart.
When I am in class, and when I try to draw I have no ideas, or my hand is like Wikipedia.
Ow, stop it. Ow, stop it. Bro. There you go. Anyway. Restores HP. I'll eat that. Yes, he's wearing a cone. This game is kind of weird. Don't worry about it. Ooh, wait, I need to... No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I'm remembering how this works. The only time I don't have art block is when I'm in class. Yeah. I relate so hard. I'll be just having a great old time in the middle of one of my classes. Having all these, like, little doodle moments, and then I'll go home and be like, but now I'm actually not bored, you know? I feel like the easiest way to quote-unquote cure art block is to just make yourself kind of bored. Like, thing you would normally think of.
Be right back, gotta hit my head.
Oh no, I need to go. Okay, hello. Hello, sir! Listen, I have a hot iron too. I actually have 2 of them, so you're no match for me. Feed your cat. Your cat deserves nourishment. This is the way out, isn't it? I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. Because I don't want to go up another floor. I really don't. So I'm going to go back down. Ah! Oh! I knew I heard something. Hello. Glorious. Perfect. Alright. Nice. So now we're gonna take the elevator and we're gonna go back down. Even though it costs money. And I'm gonna bump the microphone a little bit. But yeah, anyway. With talking about the end, because that's my main subject for the stream. I don't want to get too off topic. It just, I feel like it was one of those things, like looking back now, where I'm at, where it's like, oh, I have ideas now. I feel like it was one of those instances, one of the rare instances where I like shelved something away and then came back to it genuinely. Because I tried before to come back and like revamp it, but every time I would go and try and do it again, I would pump out something that was just more stupidly boring and cryptic, and nobody cared anymore because I was pumping out so many of the short, like, ooh, here's this weird code numbers thing. And I feel like that was a little ultimately pointless, because now that it's been over a year since I've done anything with it, I don't remember what half the codes I put out there mean. I know they mean something, I just don't remember what, because I never wrote them down. Because I would just be like, oh, this will come up later, and I'll know what I'm doing, because I assumed at the time that I would just be doing it in one fell swoop and just going for it, but that's not what ended up happening. Oh hey, it's Death's delivery. I need to wait for that anyway, I can't open it now. I don't know why it shows me the animation even though I can't do anything. I have to wait a whole day. Like, stop. So let me see what I can do with the items I have.
FedEx.
Should probably just put them away for now. Or not. Can I even put anything else in here? Oh wait, I have a blueprint. Wait a second. I should probably do that. Is that FedEx? Yes. we're gonna store some of these guys away. Not too many of them. I should equip some of this stuff, actually. I'm carrying so many weapons. Why? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go back. I forget how slowly this game loads sometimes. Anyways. What was I rambling on about? Oh yeah, how I thought it was gonna go through the thing in one fell swoop. So that didn't end up happening. I did not end up going through the end in a sort of like every few weeks type of basis constantly like I thought I was going to. Because my original plan was, I'll write the stuff, I'll do the stuff, and then it'll be over, and I can move the deal. But it kind of just never happened because of my poor planning skills and my motivation kind of dying midway through.
These charts, excellent.
Yeah, take my blueprint, dude. Ooh, I have a flame wand. I don't want to buy anything off of you. Can I sell you stuff, though?
Thanks.
Yeah, just let me get rid of some things. That could be useful. That's for HP. I don't need tear gas because I hate throwing things in this game. HP. Okay. But I miss my characters now. Since it's been so long. Like, I miss, Avenir and Decken and Cherubi and Glitch. Both the glitches. Glitch 1, was originally going to have a lot more plot significance, I think. Or actually, no, Glitch 1 was actually going to be, I remember now. 2.0 was going to have more plot significance than, Glitchy. Well, I guess Glitch. I need to remember my nicknames for my children. There's just Glitch, and then 2.0 is 2.0, or Glitchy. Yes. So, Glitch was going to be, that's definitely not confusing at all. Glitch was going to be sort of like the basic minion type counterpart to the villain, because Avenir was like so loosely constructed to be a villain. Avenir's at this moment is basically the most basic villain imaginable. However, I'm going to change that, and quickly, because I did not give Avenir proper motivation. My original idea was going to be, Avenir wants to take over the channel, but now that's not such a great idea, so I have something else in mind, and I'm not going to share what it is, just yet. But, since that change is happening, I want, for a while, I've been kind of mulling this over for a few months, if I'm not gonna lie over here. I had been thinking about the end on and off, and being like, but I don't really have a good idea all the way yet, so. I have a lot of things to eat. Anyway. I had been mulling it over, and I was like, well, I want some character changes to happen, because I feel like introducing Glitch was a bad move on my part, because I wanted Avenir to have a sort of companion, but I feel like I got off on the wrong foot with Glitch, because at first I was going to make Glitch very intimidating, just like I was doing with Avenir, which was not a very smart choice. And at this point, Glitch is like so unimportant, in a sense. I mean, yeah, there's some connection because of my little flashback scene in, what was it, Alone or whatever it was, where I was in the snow. But, by the way, Aurora, you're probably really confused. There's a playlist somewhere on my channel that's like the end of the full series, in case you haven't seen it. Because otherwise it's very confusing what I'm talking about, but it'll make sense if you watch that later after the stream. Sort of. But basically, I was like, I want Glitch to be more a part of the story, than what I had originally planned when I was naive and unplanning things. Words don't work. So I decided, well, Glitch and 2.0 have to be related in some form because there's, 2.0 is technically the newer, better version or whatever. So I thought, why not make them brother and sister in a sort of way? And that was my whole thing with that flashback scene where 2.0 was like, I need to fight, but then he's like, no, I can't. So, also I'm going to stop doing that with 2.0 because I feel like that's just making him the typical, like, I need to do this, I'm the hero. Like, everybody is super generic, and that needs to change, like, immediately. Because now that I'm more experienced and know how to develop characters a little more properly, I feel like what I've been doing with my children with the end has just been so backwards. I've almost considered restarting the whole thing, but I feel like it's too far in at this point to completely go back on everything. So I'm going to sort of continue from where I left off. It's not going to go the way I originally planned, because my original plan was just like, here's some stuff that happens, character development, blah blah, everybody bonds a little bit, big fight scene, yahoo, it's the end. But that's not what I'm going to go for. I'm going to sort of drag it out, but not in the sense of like, this is going to get boring. I'm going to drag it out in order to establish more things so that the true ending for the end will be more impactful, because I feel like before it would have left absolutely like zero impact and nobody would have really cared about it. And it would have been like, well, that was it. Like, that was seriously the whole thing that all this, like, cryptic stuff led up to. Like, I feel like that was just not the way to go about it. I also feel like being cryptic was also kind of the wrong way to go about it, because, A, I don't remember half the codes, and B, I feel like for what I'm going for now, it's just totally wrong. Speaking of this, let me just equip that stuff really quick. Perfect. Oh, look at me. Sorry. Stomping on frogs is fun in this game. So yeah, basically what the plan is now is it's gonna sound like what I was just railing out, like the character development and then this big fight thing, but I do plan on more character development all the way around, including like Avenir and Glitch, both the glitches. It's not going to be as like forced. I feel like it was very forced before, where it was just like, oh, I'm painting everybody in a certain way to make it sympathetic, but that's not the way I should have been doing it. I feel like I was trying way too hard to be like, this is how this is working, and not making it work. So yeah, some changes are gonna happen with that. And as far as my character goes, because yes, I had to include myself, why do I feel like I'm missing where I need to be going? Oh no, I'm not. I'm just stupid and didn't go down the pathway. Duh. Do I want that? Yeah, I do. Let me just take you. Ow. Bro. Can you not hit me? Can that just, like, not be a thing? I don't like that very much. If you need to know. No. I think I have enough HP stuff right now, to be honest. Maybe not. I don't actually know. Get out of here. Hey, bro. Wait a second, are you me? I thought I didn't die in this section. Nice. What is this? Let's take that. Oops. There we go. Anyway. So that's basically what's gonna happen. I don't want to say too much, in case it doesn't actually end up happening, because knowing my track record, it might not. So I don't want to get too hopeful about it. Ouch. Oh, hey there. Come here. Let me just hit you with the chainsaw a bunch of times. There we go. How lovely. Yeah, we'll take this. And we'll take whatever you dropped. Considering my chainsaw and my iron are almost dead. I will say one thing though. My original plan, I might as well just talk about my original plans, because there's like so little of it that's actually going to stay at this point. Firework launcher? No, that sucks. That's a sucky weapon. I don't know how to use ranged weapons at all. Let me just make sure no one's following me. Because they like to do that, you know? So yeah, basically my original plan, let me open my phone notes actually, because I still have this all written down. All of my old scripts from like, basically a year ago. I have a nice little folder for the end stuff. And the last time I touched any of it was literally a year ago. Over a year ago. The most recent thing that I updated was a script in June of last year. It has been that long. So, where did I leave off? I left off, I think, with... Wait, no. Let me check, just to make sure. I need to be accurate while I'm talking about this, so I'm gonna go to my playlists. And look! Okay, that's... Oh, cow. Talk about old playlists. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. How far back is it? Probably very. Yep, there's 46 videos. Most of them are very unimportant in the end series playlist, because most of them are just a couple of seconds long. And so I left off with a cryptic video, except this. I apparently didn't add my most recent one. Otherwise, it was a lot of animatics that I didn't necessarily need to end. I mean, not end, add. What is this? Oh yeah, it was... Yeah, okay, I remember. So basically, as far as canonical, like, very plot-heavy stuff goes, Alone was the last thing I did. So from Alone, as long as this is ordered correctly, I was going to have, I was basically going to have Decken and Cherubi have this sort of moment. Wait, I closed YouTube, hold on. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm very stupid. I feel like this is a bad idea to talk about while also trying to play a video game, but... So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause, technically, and I'm going to just chat for a second, because that's the main reason I started streaming, to be honest. And I was just too lazy to go to my computer. Not gonna lie. So let me see here. Alone was the last thing where it was like the flashback. Hearts was the other thing. So I did get to bonding. Okay. So bonding is still in my thing. Alone is there. Okay, so after Alone, as long as this is ordered correctly, Decken and Shirobie were kind of gonna go off together. Oh wait, no. No, wait, hold on, let me think. Yeah. There was gonna be this argument sort of thing. I forget exactly why, but basically Shirobie and Decken were going to argue with Glitch. Glitch was gonna be like, Shirobie's not paying enough attention and like not focusing on actually trying to do anything. Basically, Glitch 2.0 was going to become like so obsessed with being prepared to fight that they would never actually get to fight, sort of. I mean, they would eventually, but he would just be so obsessed with like, we have to be prepared, I don't want anybody to die, this has to go right, I want to save Alicia, that he would kind of get lost in his own sort of mentality, and Decken would kind of be like, dude, bro, chill, we kind of just gotta do it, right? And Glitch 2.0 would be like, no, you're both not ready, you're not strong enough in magic, Shirobie especially. I don't know who just showed up, hold on. Sorry, if you're just joining, I'm talking about my old scripts, so this is not going to be actually used, most likely, which is why I'm talking about it. So who's here? Whomst has arrived. It's probably... Oh, questionable tutorials. I've seen you before, welcome. I'm talking about a series. I'm talking about a web series that I was doing like a year ago that I'm bringing back probably. I need to write, but basically, where was I? This whole thing, Glitch 2.0 is going to be like, no, nobody's ready. Shirobie, you're really not ready for this. Like, I mean, can you really take down someone whose face is the same as the person we love, but is also evil? And Shirobie was gonna break down crying and like run away into the woods and be like, Glitch 2.0, you don't understand. And then Decken was gonna go after her, and they were gonna have this nice little bonding moment where it's like, Glitch doesn't know what he's talking about, Shirobie, you're doing great. He's just like so caught up in this thing, and like I feel like he's the one that's not ready, and he just won't admit it, and blah blah blah. And then after that, they were gonna make up really kind of quickly after that.
I have no idea what's going on, but mood. Currently drawing all of the animals from PvP's Minecraft series as humans.
Oh, nice, Aurora. Also, questionable.
Oh yes, delicious.
I'm talking about a series that I made. There's a playlist called The End, the full series, on this channel, and I kind of stopped doing it a year ago, and I'm gonna bring it back now, or at least I have plans to. I need to start writing things, and I'm basically talking about what was going to happen as far as me from a year ago was planning on.
Okay.
And basically going, no, that sucked, and continuing. Yeah. So, from that point on, where they all sort of make up, ooh, we're buddy-buddy again, the next thing was gonna be like, Glitch 2, and everybody was gonna try and test the limits of their power, except Glitch 2 was gonna take it way too far, because of course he would. He was just so obsessed with being prepared and perfect, and knowing what to do and planning it all out to the point where he exhausts himself and basically passes out. And from that point, it's done so much to Glitch 2.0. Why not just make him reevaluate the entire purpose of this whole thing? So, after passing out, everybody's, like, it's been a couple weeks. Everybody's pretty much, quote-unquote, done with training according to 2.0's logic. And I wrote this. I'm going to read a little bit of what I wrote. They're all outside in separate places. Sheriff is against a tree reading about something. Decade is in a field practicing. Glitch is sitting in the forest taking a moment to relax, which, haha, that goes against literally everything I established with him being, like, super strict and whatever. So, Decade was going to kind of confront him and be like, listen, I know this is rough on you, but it's rough on all of us, and I don't think you're noticing how hard you're pushing Cherubi and me. And 2.0 was gonna be like, you don't think I know that? Ugh, I'm the edgy character, even though I'm technically not supposed to be because I'm not the villain, but I'm the edgy character. I know that you guys are having a hard time too, but this is making it about myself. Tekken was gonna then pretty much respond with, you're changing, dude, and you need to chill. And then Glitch was gonna kind of just be like, you don't understand, and then run into the woods.
I am bored and I want something
because, you know,
to
smart ideas, you know, this is how character establishment and development is supposed to go, according to a year ago me that didn't know anything. It's so bad. Do you see what I'm talking about me trying too hard to make these characters, like, sympathetic?
How about you doodle my ugly ass, emoji happy tears.
Aurora, doodle, I don't know. Doodle this lovely character I have up on screen, I don't know. I'm trying, man. I understand the pain of art block.
I'm also whack because last night and I am seriously confused about my identity at this point.
Oh. Tell me about it. That I have been feeling that for months. You know, you get, like, if you want to talk about it, you could totally text me later or something. But you don't have to.
Talk to me.
I lost my train of thought. I don't think I can, but, yeah, Aurora, if you need to, like, vent or whatever, you can talk with me, you can talk here if you want, but it's not, you know, necessary either way. Like, that's up to you. What was I gonna go on about? I totally forgot.
Literally, I was texting
my train of thought is so out of whack.
tutorials last night and, hush Beth, I already told you, emoji happy tears. Yeah, sure. ILL text you later. Later.
Alright. Alright. You don't have to, but, you know, it's, you know, that's totally an option if you feel like it, if you need to talk, whatever. Oh yeah! Okay, alright, it's train of thought, come back. Sorry, jeez, oh my god. It's like all the gears just like shut off. I know you sound like Siri. Everybody sounds like Siri in my streams when it's the PlayStation streams. So yeah, after Glitch 2.0 runs into the woods, he was gonna be like, you know, having this sort of breakdown, and then just kind of slowly realize, you know, that this, like, the world around him is so much bigger and blah blah blah, very forced touching message about, like, you know, this isn't about me. The world matters too. This is, you know, this is what I'm trying to protect. Like, I'm trying to protect all of my friends, but, you know, it's not just about me and wanting to save this person, aka my character, so after that lovely catastrophe, the trio are pretty much ready, and they have this sort of moment. Glitch 2.0 comes back to the group, and he apologizes for pushing Cherubi too hard. He apologizes for running away. Decken kind of begrudgingly forgives him. Cherubi is just like, because of her personality, she's just like, okay, I get it. You know? She's quick to forgive him, it's whatever. So, Deccan's kind of like, when are we gonna actually do this? Like, is this what we're gonna do? Are we gonna actually go through with the attack yet? And 2.0 just kind of says, yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna do it. I don't think we can do anything else to prepare ourselves further. So, it's all that kind of like, are you ready? And then, yeah, as ready as we can be. And then 2.0 opens a portal or whatever. Or no, it's not. I don't know why I said that they were gonna split up, but I did. And then there was gonna be this, like, subplot at some point of them going into a basement and having this flashback moment where it was gonna be revealed that 2.0 could read my memories and go back to when I first found this weird spell book, which I teased in an animatic, and it kind of just showed up and wasn't really explained, but that's kind of good, because I'm still gonna use that. It's just gonna be different this time around. And they go back, and it's like, wait a second, she's summoning someone with the book, and they can't tell who it is, but then it shifts to another memory where Avenir is outside with me, separate from me. Basically, Avenir's the villain, just cough cough, there you go. And there's gonna be this moment, and it's revealed that something happens. I'm not going to say what that is for the sake of future spoilers. And then 2.0 is like, we need more info, I can stay a little bit longer in the memories. And then Avenir and I have this moment where it's like, oh, we were kind of friends, or at least it's implied that we were kind of friends. And I say something about summoning something else, and Avenir looks in the book, and then they're all out, and they don't know what kind of happened. Like, they're kind of like, what was that? What does this all mean? And Deccan's like, does the book have anything to do with Avenir's behavior? And 2.0's like, maybe, I don't know, it seems like it though. And then Glitch passes out, because of course he does. And then from that point, Deccan and Cherubi, the next episode, Deccan and Cherubi were going to be sitting outside and kind of like talking to each other, and Deccan was going to be like, why do you dress so similarly to Alicia? And Cher was just going to be like, I wanted to do it because it seemed to make Glitch happier for a while, but then it's not working out quite that great anymore. And then it was basically going to be a short little thing where it's like, do you like looking like that? And Cherubi was going to be like, I don't know. And then and then Tekken was gonna be like, well, if you don't like it, then you should go with what you want to do. And then Shinobi was gonna be like, you should take off the blanket. Because I bet you don't actually like hiding under that blanket. And he was gonna be like, what? No. And then it was gonna end. It was just like a stupid little bonding moment that was super unnecessary. And
okay,
then...
this sounds like an excellent series. 1010 will watch later.
And then it was gonna... end of it, I think I did, but I deleted that folder. Which was stupid. I should have kept the original ending that I wrote. But the last thing I have in here, which is the most recent, which is from June 2018, the last episode that I have written a script for, called The Truth, that's the title. Shinobi was gonna apparently question Glitch 2.0. And be like, are you okay? And then 2.0 is gonna be like, no, I hate this, I don't want to fight, I don't want to do this, this sucks, we're literally fighting a friend of ours, Shinobi, I don't want to lose people. And then Shinobi was gonna be like, I feel the same way, but I also don't want to see her possessed. And then brief mention of Glitch 2.0's, sister Glitch. And then he was gonna be like, my sister hates me, and she always has. And then he was gonna be like, everybody, my family's gone because Angie, my sister hates me and Alicia's possessed. And then Shinobi was gonna be like, don't worry, you've got me and Tekken. And then that is where I left that. And then the actual ending, I still kind of vaguely remember some details. It was gonna be this big fight scene, and Avenir was gonna maybe kill someone off. I still don't know if I'm gonna use that, which is why I'm not mentioning who. But it was gonna be like this super sad moment where like nobody, like it was gonna be the least satisfying thing ever. It was just gonna be like the most angsty, confusing mess. But I think if I plan it out a little bit better with the new scripting, things can go in a way that will be sort of satisfying, and nobody's going to have to entirely lose. Because that was the thing, everybody kind of just lost in the original ending, because somebody died, I get unpossessed, but then Avenir dies, and there's this whole thing with like, oh, we were friends, and that sucks, and I don't want to see you die, but also, they saved me. Glitch 2.0 was gonna kind of have a moment of realization where he was gonna be like, wait a second, they were connected, I can see the hurt in both of their eyes, at the fact that Avenir is dying. Even though I hate his guts, there is some part of me that feels sympathy. And then everybody was pretty much going to either die or cry. So, we're not going with that anymore. Someone might still die, but it's not going to be this major cry fest, I don't think, anyways. I mean, maybe it will be. I don't know. There's a lot to work out. Also, hold on. I need to briefly disappear for a moment. I am being summoned to the upstairs of my house. Also, thank you, Questionable. Because, to be honest, the first bits of this series is hot garbage from a year ago. 1-0. Yeah, I gotta love that text-to-speech. Anyway, BRB. Then we'll talk about some new plans. Not everything, obviously, because I don't want to spoil, but... Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but... I'll talk about the immediate continuation, because, oh god. Ooh. Where I was gonna go with Sucky.
this won't be.
so long. I am back. Back and ready to attack. So, now that we're done reading old, horrible, horrible scripts, or summarizing them, I guess, I can get back to this. Am I healed? Yeah, I'm healed. Okay. So, as for future plans, bonding is where, or no, not bonding, alone is where I left off. It leaves me in a spot where I still have time to correct quote-unquote things and reestablish some stuff, but not take too long with it, where it's like, oh, we're just at the beginning and I need more time to get this all situated. So, I can't give a direct estimate, but my hope is to write, let me think. I would say a very, very loose, with like 10 asterisks and 10 quotation marks, estimate of 7 to 8 scripts before hitting the ending script. So I don't know how long that will take. I have a feeling it's going to be more than that many. We'll see how it goes. But I will actually, I'll do that right now. I'm going to put the link to the playlist in the chat. Hopefully it works.
Yay.
So you guys can check that out if you want. I hope it works. It's there if you want to look at it. And that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to start script writing basically, I think, as soon as the stream is over, and after I go over a couple of key things in the playlist to be like, oh yeah, that's what I already established.
Charges, I finna text you.
Alright, bet. And yeah, from that point, I guess, is where I'll be set to script write and get more stuff done. And it feels so good to say that because I've just been so out of ideas for videos this week. Even though I've been saying like, oh, I have these ideas, I don't script them out and I don't flesh them out, and then they become useless.
I'll text you after stream.
So it doesn't work out. Wait, what is this? A hockey stick. Sure, we'll put you right... Actually, we'll put you right here. Why not? Oh, jeez, okay.
The savagery, the betrayal. Emoji happy tears.
The betrayal. That's fine. Ah! Wow, I'm just not doing too hot with this weapon, huh? Alright. Well, there we go. Holy cow, that... Whoa, okay, that was very violent.
Emoji happy tears.
Well, it was beautiful either way. Ah! Hey, dude! Here's this thing to open. Hey, some cash. I need that cash money. Sure, we'll take you. Emotional laughing face. Yes. Where am I going?
It's okay, I've always been
Did I?
friend laughing.
I totally went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Wow, look at that. Bro! Get out of here. Okay, I can't fight you much longer, because my heart is weak, as we all remember. No, not you. Owie. Stop it. Honestly, I understand. Also, hey, rocket launcher dude, I don't want you over here, to be honest. Yeah. No, get out. Ooh, recovery. We don't have time to stand around me. Listen, we have running people surrounding us. See, there you go. Isn't that just so much better? And I can't carry anything else for some reason. Stop it. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna switch weapons. Just a little bit. Alright, I think that worked. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, we're good. Great. Oh, hi! That failed. My depth perception is so bad. Stop it! Bro! Listen, we're all trying to survive out here. But I can't afford to die. Especially not right now. I need to eat a frog. And I forget how to eat. That's great. Oh yeah, it's stupid mechanics. No, I don't want to throw it. Please. How do I eat things? I totally forget. And that's not very good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, give me some healing, please. Love eating some frogs to get some health. Oh wait, no, I don't want to. Wait a second. Okay, wait, no, we're good. I panicked for a second and I thought I was going up the escalator. But nope, it's just this part of the level. Hey there, buddy! Wow, we both missed horribly. Too bad for you, I don't miss more than once, intentionally. I just realized how that sentence made no sense. Please ignore everything I say. Onwards! Let me just... That... Yeah, we'll take the iron. Why not? Hey, bro. Wait, why do I have no weapon equipped right now? What? That's not fair. Ah, stupid rocket launcher thing. Get out of here. I hate it. Why I decided to take it is something I will never understand. Ow. Stop. Get back. Get back. This is dead. No. I refuse to die. No, I can't die this. I can't die this easily. I'm too young. I'm too young. No, that was so bad. Ah! I need to get away. This is so bad, dudes. No. No. Well, I guess that's a good time to end the stream.
Welcome back. So what do you think about our insurance offer now?
Listen, I have 26 rainbow skulls, but I'm not gonna waste it on a revive in an easy area. The only thing that sucks is I'm gonna have to fight myself when I go back.
That's too bad. Sometimes such decisions are necessary, though. I understand.
Yeah, I'm saving my revives for tougher areas. Like that stupid level 25 on like the 3rd floor. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go now, because I've talked my ear off about the series. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, my dudes. Hopefully my next video will be an actual video. I do plan on hopefully recording an actual video tomorrow. So I'm gonna go now. But first I'm gonna figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Reviving myself, wow. Except it's not really me. It's another incarnate who I will use to fight the other me. Anyway, time to leave. Hello, Death. It's nice to see you. I forget how to save. I know I need to be here, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go write some scripty stuff, and whatever happens otherwise. So, yeah. See you in the no. That's not, no. Get out of there. Okay. I'm breaking things. It's great. Okay. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, blah blah blah. See you in the next thing I decide to do.